That's called throwing your colleagues under the bus. Anyway, Town Hall's Katie Pavlich. She's not laughing. What do you make of all this, Katie?
Well, I think at this point, Democrats are laughing to keep from weeping when it comes to trying to defend Obamacare and another broken promise that it was supposed to save families $2,500. And this was in Minnesota, which teeters on being a blue and a red state. And Representatives Amy Klobuchar and Colin Peterson are the two representatives there who were the ones who did vote for Obamacare. And they're actually showing us that people at town hall meetings are paying attention to their wallets and that Obamacare is going to be an issue when it comes to the election just a couple months down the road.
What if these guys get reelected, though, Katie? I mean, you could take from that, and Democrats probably will take from that, that they have met the monster and faced it off, and that health care will live to fight and be around and grow its tentacles in our economy for another day.
Well, we'll have to see if they do get reelected. You know, we can only at this point tell what history shows, and we look at the 2010 election, which was solely based on Obamacare, and that was before it was even implemented. This year, now we have people seeing not just their premiums increasing to, $2,500 a month, but also their deductibles increasing to something like $10,000, which is just insane and ridiculous. And on its face, the Affordable Care Act is very unaffordable. And so the polling shows that people's issue is Obamacare, and that they're not happy with people, including Democrats who voted for this. By the way, Democrats are not happy with those who voted for it.
If they're losing their youthful base, so especially when Michelle Obama was saying this last night on Jimmy Fallon. Listen to this.
Young people can stay on their parents' insurance until they're 26. But once they hit 26, they're on their own. And a lot of young people think they're invincible. But the truth is, young people are knuckleheads.
Now, what she was trying to say is that young people think they're indestructible and they'll be healthy forever. But you could be a young person listening to that and say, well, I'm not a knucklehead. I just don't think it's worth my time or trouble.
Well, my biggest issue there was not necessarily her calling young people knuckleheads. It was that she said that 26-year-olds are on their own, as if it's a bad thing to be on your own by the age of 26 years old. But the problem is that young people are knuckleheads not necessarily because they're not signing up for Obamacare. They've actually come around and been smart on that issue because they can't afford it, and it also doesn't offer the coverage that they need. But they were knuckleheads for voting for her husband 2 elections in a row because now they're stuck with this health care bill. And because of Obamacare, because of Obamacare, though, they can't go out into the individual market and actually get affordable coverage as they could before Obamacare. So,
Katie,
disagree with her there.
Thank you very, very much. And you're not a knucklehead.